Hi, Rebels. Raw Rebel Talk here. Episode 185. To be happy. So, yesterday I found out that my father passed away. Um, Now, I told you guys before I never had the greatest relationship with my father. Me and my father weren't exactly what you call close, but we did have somewhat of a relationship where he at least talked to me on my birthday, um, and at least I made an effort to reach out to him sometimes. But what I didn't tell you guys was maybe the reason why my father, I don't know if I told you guys or why, um, he left us, my family, a long time ago. Um, my father is somebody who didn't have his father in his life, and he was really upset about it. And because of that, he let it take over his life. And he became somebody who, I guess, he became like his own father, and he ended up leaving his family. I was mad at first for a long time at my father. And I wanted nothing to do with him, I remember. And then, my father, reached out to us or whatnot. And, I remember I didn't want to talk to him. I was really upset. I was a really angry kid. But then I wanted to resolve that relationship. I wanted to figure out why he left us. My dad left me and my family, or me, my sister, and brother, a long time ago because I did reach out to him later on in life. And I asked him why he left us. And he told me that, you know, he didn't think he'd be a good dad, which, I mean, he wasn't like the greatest, I can say that, but he was still my dad. And being around sometimes doesn't mean that, doesn't mean that, you're gonna hurt the people you love. But then again, who knows? Maybe him being in our lives would have not been the greatest. So he decided he wasn't gonna stick around because he felt like he wasn't gonna make our lives good. I can't fault him for that. Overall, what my dad wanted for us was to be happy. And he never reached out because he thought that he's seen us happier without him. And he thought that his place of being in our lives would cause heartache and pain, so he always stayed away. So my dad, overall, I'd like to think that my dad only left us because he wanted us to be happy. And he thought he couldn't bring that happiness to our lives. I wish he could have known that, you know, he was the reason for my happiness sometimes. Even just those text messages on my birthday would make me so happy. But now he's gone, and I feel some relief because I know that he was hurting in some way. He was hurting. So I just I won't I'm just glad that he's not hurting anymore and not alone and not sad or depressed. But I know that for me, I always want to live happy life. I don't want to live sad. I don't want to live depressed. I don't want to live afraid to do what I want to do because my dad wants me to be happy. He always wanted a happy life for me, so I'm gonna live my happy life because of him, you know? I'm gonna live my happy life. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if he's happy or not, but I think he'll be happy with the life I live. I'm gonna be happy too, just to make sure he's happy. But he's watching over me now. Anyways, I'm just rambling and I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that. And hopefully, hopefully you guys get closer to your parents. I mean, if you have somebody who left you or somebody who's not in your life or somebody who's family members, whatever, somebody that you love or somebody that this is your chance to check on them because honestly, you never know how that's going to affect you when they pass, you know? You never know how it's going to affect you when they pass. Even if you don't have a good relationship with them, even if you don't, you know, even if you don't talk to them every day. Maybe reach out to them today and just say, you know, that you love them, that you care about them, that you're thinking about them, that, you know, that you wish that you could rekindle your relationship. Or if you have your father in your life, just give him a hug for me. Anyways, I'm gonna take a point to try to mourn. So I don't know if I'm gonna do any videos anytime soon other than this one. This one is just to tell you guys what's going on. But I'm gonna take a time to mourn. So I do love you guys. Spread love. Think for yourself. Live free.